Some of you may have seen the movie. I don't know if a lot of you have, because it came out in 1957 starring Alec Guinness. I know Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars. But this has a very significant meaning here in Thailand. I think everyone knows Thailand was never colonized, but they were occupied by the Japanese. And this bridge, during World War II, Japan wanted to build a bridge from Thailand, then known as Siam, to Burma. And what they did was they had tens of thousands of prisoners and POWs, and around a quarter of them died building this bridge. And what's really sad is that this bridge was damaged so many times and bombed that the POWs had to go and rebuild it every single time. And we're talking in grueling conditions, no medical care, lack of food, lack of sleep. It was a pretty sad existence, but more than three-fourths of them did survive, and that's a good thing. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to walk across the river. I'm going to show you some of the surrounding areas, and then we're going to go to the prisoner of war camp. It's a museum that's across the river. So I hope you enjoy this little episode of Eat, Drink, Travel. I'm not going to say it's going to be entertaining, but it will open up your eyes. As with any tourist attraction, you will have vendors lined up to sell you goods, and this place is no different. There are a lot of restaurants, some which are riverfront overlooking the river, and the food looks good. I may actually get some meat at one of those places. And then, food vendors and clothing shops. If you go straight down, there's probably about 40 shops all lined up and down the street. I'll see if I could do a quick shot of that. Right here. So shops to the left, and there's an indoor swap meet straight ahead, and there are some replica trains from the World War II period. Straight down there, I may get some video. And yeah, let's go walk over the bridge and yeah, have a good time, I guess. It's not a very long bridge. I mean, you're maybe the size of 2 blocks. What is that? 2,000 feet long. But this was going to be used, as I mentioned, to connect Siam, then Thailand. Well, Thailand, then Siam, to Burma. From what I'm told, a lot of the bridge here is not original. They have used replacement parts since the 40s. I mean, this was heavily damaged, and there was talk of demolishing this, but in the end, it was kept open. And you have lots of views. Though I would like to take a boat ride down to my hotel, I'm not going to do that because I rented a motor scooter. And check this out, 5-day rental. It's a newer Honda Click, 125cc. Which, it's decent for around town. I don't know if you take on the freeway, but that's only costing me $5 a day for a scooter rental. So that comes out to roughly about 150 bahts. Actually, I'm paying about $160. That's one of the boat rentals down there. Hello. No, it's okay. I'm not sure if you noticed, he had a big smile. Yeah, that's one thing about this country. A lot of people smile, and I guess the same thing can be said about Americans when they travel abroad. I've been told that the perception of Americans here is that they smile, they're loud, they're I guess crude. Look at this. We have some more shops just lined up. Yeah. Look at these stairs right here. We're walking inside the prisoner of war camp, which is a tourist destination. This is how hard this destination has been hit with COVID. There are probably about 24 shops here, and it looks like they're all closed. I mean, there's maybe 2 or 3 open, but look at this. If this were that many shops here before COVID, that means that there was a big influx of people coming to visit this location. Boy, COVID's really screwed it up for everyone. I want to shoot videos in Vietnam, in Japan. I want to go to Austria, but I cannot go. Hey, buddy. I cannot travel outside of the country because when I come back, I have to quarantine again, and I don't want to quarantine for another 2 weeks. Yeah, now there's another dog. He's gonna bark and watch. Huh? I guess we'll find out. That dog had some nice eyes. Wow. So let's go inside this prisoner of war camp now. We're about to walk inside. You can see one of the food trucks right there from the U.S. Army, straight ahead. Actually, several of them. And the toilet. I would film the inside of the toilet, but because they are different from the US, and as I mentioned, a lot of these public restrooms, they don't have toilet paper or tissues. So you should always bring your own, which is what I do, just in case, you know, something happens. I have tissues in my backpack. Huh. I thought there would be more to this. I guess that's it. Well, this is where the prisoner of war camp was. I'm sure a lot of the buildings that were used here to house POWs have been demolished. And of course, there's a tourism trade here. But you still have that uneasy feeling knowing that a lot of atrocities have happened here. At least I do. It has to make you reflect on life. Boy, this is just steep. We're heading, well, back up to the bridge. Look at that. You have to hold the rail. Okay. You can really feel the heat here. this is what's freaking me out. I played back some of the video I recorded, and a lot of the videos actually froze up. But if I make it back home, and if we can edit this, you'll see that there's sun flares in the video, and a lot of them are pointing right over my head. Now, there have been lots of horror films I've seen, such as The Omen, and was it Urban Legends or Final Destination, where when people record videos or they take pictures, you'll see like a little lightning strike over their head or like a little sun flare, and that means they're about to die. So I'm not a superstitious person, but it's making me think, damn, I hope nothing happens to me. I did rent a scooter, and I keep calling it my Deathmobile. I am now making my way back to the entrance of the bridge. Look at this here. I mean, we're only about 30-40 feet up. It's not that high, but the views are just stunning from up here. This train track is still in use. I saw a train go over the bridge, and I would love to do that. So of course you have people taking pictures. Whenever the train comes, obviously you move out of the way. You don't want to get hit by the train. What's that noise? Ooh, there's birds underneath. And then if you see the lady in front of us sitting down, she is selling fish. Oh, but I guess that would be for fishing. Look at that. See? Eels and fish. So this is the bridge over the River Kwai. You know, a lot of people watch these videos because they're at home, in their home country or at work, and they're daydreaming about just some adventure, going out, you know, rather than being stuck in that 9 to 5 or really 9 to 9, you know, 5-6 days a week. So travel videos, it's an adventure, it's a gate, you know, it's a getaway. And that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. I mean, you know, focus on eating, drinking, traveling, going all throughout Thailand. If there is a certain city or a spot that you want me to visit and record, let me know. I will do my best to go there, because I want to travel all around this country. And the great thing about Thailand, when you travel, it is relatively inexpensive. You can catch a train or a bus from the northern part of Thailand to the southern part of Thailand for probably the equivalent of $5 or $6, maybe $10. I mean, it's just crazy the value that you get for your money when you come over here. Trains are coming up, so I'm going to start focusing on that. And these are the train tracks here. I mean, some of the equipment that was used to go over the bridge. Shouldn't that carried all sorts of things in the back? Then we have that right there. As I stated earlier in the video, I had to go back and do some reshoots because my camera it froze and caused all sorts of glitches. And going back to the very beginning, I was talking about how there was that little solar flare or sun flare, and I was worried, joking around, I was worried that, oh, I might die. Well, what you don't know that happened was after I filmed this segment, I got on my scooter, I went maybe 100 meters, and I laid down my scooter. I banged up my knee, I banged up my arm. That entire day, later on that evening, I was limping really bad. I got 2 foot massages over a period of 2 days. I am feeling a lot better now, but you know, initially, I guess the adrenaline kicked in, so it really didn't hurt. But 3-4 hours later, I was limping very badly, and this is where it happened. I don't know how it happened. I was not going fast. I was going pretty slow. I think I just hit like an oil spot. But I'm telling you, it was very scary. The train is coming right now. It's coming, so you can see it. Oh, this is where people are stopping to get on the train. It is going a bit slow. I was kind of hoping it'd just go really fast. Oh, we can record people who are recording us. Oh, that's it. Thank you for watching today's segments of Eat, Drink, Travel here in Kanchanaburi, Thailand, focusing on the bridge over the River Kwai and what was the prisoner of war camp. That was a little anticlimactic there. But if you do like this content, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I will get back to you when I can. I have a lot of things I've been doing here in Kanchanaburi, Thailand, which I will be uploading within the next few days. On my trips, all throughout my trips within Thailand, this has been the one city that I was able to really enjoy the outdoors and focus on the most. I love Chiang Mai, and Chiang Mai is a place where I'd love to live. I liked going to Hua Hin. I thought it was a nice little town. This place here has a lot of things that you can do just going an hour outside the city. There's waterfalls, there's caves. I love being close to the water, not necessarily on the beach. But if you ever have time to come to this part of town, please do so. And thank you very much for spending your day with me. And I'll talk to you very soon. See how hot it's getting? Yeah. Bye.